And
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
As fun as it would be to reminisce the entire adventure, I'm gonna have to cut you off there for a minute so we can actually start the game. Because unfortunately, audience, we do have a time limit for how long we can play because some members have work, unfortunately.
We should sit down and do like a Audacity recorded full recap sometime.
Do the whole tavern tale of it.
All right. Well, long story short, from there, we managed to clear out that area for the most part, solved the issue of sleepwalking villagers, played Farm Simulator for a little while.
35,000 people.
Played Farm Simulator for a little while, committed war crimes, finally left the island after 6 months, and nearly got taken for the most dangerous game. Landed in a desert and became Indiana Jones. I think that's
Indiana Jones is.
Yes. The rug belongs in a museum.
Hang on. I need to name my my bag of holding a museum.
All right. So with that, welcome back to the campaign, you guys. As said previously, you finished your business with a blue dragon out in the desert who had been harassed by a bunch of brass dragon wormlings and young adults who decided it'd be funny to drop rocks on him. Settling that, you find yourselves in a week of downtime in the Emirate of Asharian, the great river canal city-state in this desert. During the course of the week, at some point, your party member Emmanuel, the elf, declares to you that he feels, after his near-death experience with that blue dragon's lightning bolt, that his time in his adventure, though fruitful and taught him quite a bit, seems to be coming to a close, as he now more accepts the death of his wife and is willing to move on now. So he decides and informs you that he will be leaving the party for now. But should you ever need him, he will come and join you where you are. You can react to that however you'd like. If you have any final words for Manny, you can go talk to him privately about it if you'd like. He was going to write you a letter, but, you know, Zane, he never got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, besides that, you did have a week of downtime. So let's figure out what we did during that. Who would like to go first?
I've posted my schedule in Misfits discussion.
Okay.
It requires collaboration from at least 2 people, so.
At least 2 people.
I'm down to collaborate with him because
for the sake of the stream, why don't you read your list off?
Okay, so I am starting off with trying to maintain my 7 days of training with the boys. Because I need to have sneak attack.
To clarify, the boys are a group of hoplite NPCs that have joined the main party as hirelings. The training he's talking about is feat training that I allow on my campaigns.
He's training his feet.
Yes.
He's training.
I'm training my feet. Also, barring a nice intro later. Hi, I'm Lo. I play Baz, the bugbear paladin rogue fighter.
Something or other.
The multi-class nightmare.
So my training with the boys is me attempting to be able to commit sneak attacks with the glaive. So I spend the couple hours each day that we had discussed training with them.
Okay.
3 out of the 7 days. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just a quick recap. How are you training the sneak attack with the glaive? Like, what is your process?
We had, because the way sneak attack works, because I'm almost never going to be sneak attacking from actual stealth. Sneak attack is given if you have an ally that is within 5 feet of the enemy when you're attacking them. So what we've been flavoring this as is training with our hoplites to be more used to working with people in formation, considering Baz has been a solo fighter all the way up until 3 months ago
so
or whatever.
You're training Baz to be used to being formation fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant the hoplites, which, funnily enough, is kind of their thing.
Yeah. No, okay. No. Baz is becoming a better. It's more that he's learning to work better with other people.
Okay. So you spend the next 3 days.
Okay, so it's because that's just a couple hours.
Right.
3 of the days, I'm not sure which, I would like to spend training with Reme.
Okay, yes. And you two are just going to proceed to beat the shit out of each other?
Yeah, so 3 days out of this, I've not decided which 3. We're going to be just completely screwed on health and...
Okay.
What's its spell slots?
It would probably be better to be the nearer the first day.
Near the end of the week, I'd like to make that 14 hours of athletics for the superior athlete training, and then the rest of the week is put towards helping people with researching Uthman.
Okay. So, we talked about how you're training privately, so I'll let you go and make those rolls later.
Okay.
And then you started doing demon research.
Yes. I'm specifically trying to help Mathis, Jafar, Reme, anybody who wants to. I'm attempting to make it easier for them to train. Mechanically, I'm hoping to give the help action to any checks necessary to do whatever.
Okay. For the benefit of the stream, the demon they are referring to was a creature released from a cursed weapon.
The cursed weapon that was mentioned in the box.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really get into the curse super hard, but yeah.
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 The demon now stalking the mortal realm and occasionally bothering the party. Okay, so...
Favorite god botherers. Yes?
Would you like to go next?
Mathis, do you have anything planned? Or...
For the most part, hello everybody, my name is Mark the Gamer. I am playing our lovely wizard Mathis, wizard apprentice Mathis, truthfully. So Mathis is actually going to take some time and do a little bit of studying, as well as make a few calls. I don't remember the transmutation wizard's name of the tower that we're currently in, but
his name was Yusuf.
Yusuf, there it goes, Yusuf. I was actually going to contact Yusuf once again to see if there is a, to let him know that I've returned from my quest, and I would love to try to have a sit down with him, but also I would send one to my master to let him know that I'm back in town. And my master is Master Shariz, for those who were listening earlier, that we kind of talked about him. But call for him to come and sit down and talk with me.
So you calling Shariz to come and talk to you?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we'll get back to that.
Yep. And then I'm gonna and then Lo, I know we would probably want to look up some stuff with our lovely demon friend, and I was going to help with that as well.
Your lovely demon hunting friend. Let's clarify.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, hunting friend.
Hopefully Jafar is not a demon. That'd be awkward.
That would be a little bit awkward.
You never truly know.
You never know until you kill a man whether they are a demon.
Wait, being a paladin with a weird undead slash thing is my shtick. Back off.
No.
All right.
Being a cryptid paladin.
Remy, what did our little goblin friend do for the week?
Our little goblin friend. She's not your friend, man.
She's not my buddy, guy.
Helping Baz for the first part of it, and then since Reme is not the best at research, but very good at talking to people for research, that's not helpful here. What? Did you just say or?
Nope.
No, he said uh-huh.
Okay. Big brain. Since Reme isn't the best with that sort of research, instead, she will be reading books about enchanting, because that's fun. Trying to enhance her language skills with Draconic and Thieves' Cant. And 1/3 training thing that I can't say.
Okay, so as previously stated, language learning takes about 90 days per language. So you can dedicate a certain amount of hours to training that language for the day, basically doing a Duolingo for the day to try to learn a language.
How many hours would you say is
Trent,
considered a day of language learning?
Shows up on your windowsill in the morning wearing a tuxedo. Hey, motherfucker.
It's time for your Duolingo lesson. Through personal experience with Duolingo, I would say that dedicating about 3 hours a day or so just to doing language lessons to learn it would probably be sufficient per day.
Oh, I could do that every day then.
That is true.
All right. So,
especially during downtime when you actually aren't traveling.
Yeah. Filling every day, that's 7 different days of language learning. And over a week, I could probably get 30 hours of reading. Essentially.
Okay. Now, in terms of reading books, the books do have hour requirements. So
yes.
I believe for the book of enchanting, it was
64 hours.
64 hours.
Yep. So
it's a thick
about
book.
30.
That's a thick ass book. Sorry.
Yeah, thick.
All right. Which makes things infinitely better.
Yes.
All right. And the last one is just 1 hour of training, so I can do that.
Okay, so once a day you ran out and had a fist fight with Basil. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Easy enough. So I'll let you... Yes?
Are we going to interrupt? Real quick, though, I would also, if Reme wanted help with, like, maybe understanding or having questions about enchantment, she could come to me. Also, I was going to start also working on making enchantment items, like small little...
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Let's see what Jafar's doing real quick.
Yep.
Jafar?
You know, that's a really good question. I guess I should introduce myself first. I am...
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Lawyer. I'll be playing Jafar, the Leonin barbarian cleric.
Barb Claire. Claire Barb.
For my week, I was probably studying up on the demons since I recently learned much of the information regarding everything going on. And probably a whole lot of that. I mean, I don't have any feats that I really need to train for or anything like that.
Okay. Is there anything you wanted to go investigate while you were in Asharian? Anything you wanted to go shop for?
No. I'm pretty set. I mean,
Jafar's an easygoing kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't need armor. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah.
I have a very nice weapon.
Well, the markets of Asharian, I will say, are known worldwide to be the hub of magical item trade, besides going directly to the Liddish Kingdom.
And they're known by the party for selling you armor that will fucking murder you.
Hey, you decided to buy it.
Yeah, but we bought it for a cheap price because I'm good at talking to people. Unlike in real life.
So, if there's nothing you'd like to go shopping for, then we'll do Mathis's thing and we'll get going.
I had one more thing.
I can't think of anything, so go ahead.
What's up, Remy?
I wanted to appraise the diamonds to see how much value worth we have.
Okay. Which diamonds are these? Just remind me.
The bag of diamonds and glass balls.
Ah, that you got from, yes.
Yep.
That you may or may not have swindled
I've
from a
not
gnome.
committed any crimes. I plead the fifth.
That can be proven.
I plead the fifth.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. So let me do a quick calculation. It was this thing. Let me get my bag of dice out. So, picking between your, because you stole his entire tray of diamonds.
Yep.
And little glass beads.
Yes.
You're the worst.
I am the worst.
Worst.
I am.
Worst.
Yes. 12 diamonds of varying
Nice.
quality.
We stole these off of a senile old man.
Yes, you did.
There's a lot of we talk.
I'm about to say y'all. Dude.
Look, I said we. That implicated myself and at least the one other person who was actually there.
Ah, okay.
Pull out my Dungeon Master's Guide.
So 12 different diamonds.
I really do need a physical copy of that.
Why don't you have one? I have one.
And both lazy.
Me, of all people, I have one.
Okay.
See, it's because he's too busy trying to buy computers for people.
Why? Why are you
You
like...
make it sound like I've bought computers for people.
No, you've tried
fairly
to.
Sure I'm fairly sure you would have bought computers for people.
Oh yeah, no, you were talking about
Okay.
buying me one, so.
So I'm gonna roll a couple D100s here, and I'll tell you what you got. All right.
Okay.
And for those listening, I roll my dice physically because I have a giant bag of dice. Okay.
He's the Laura Bailey of this group.
I absolutely am. You get 5 diamonds of 250 quality. 250 gold piece quality.
250.
You get. That is.
Hang on.
Okay.
All right.
You get 2 of 750 quality.
Diamond. Let me edit the price of you. Cost override 250. Done.
Okay.
Actually, let me just write this down honestly. All right. So
You get 1
hang on,
of the
hang on,
1,000
hang on,
quality.
hang on. Math. 5 250 quality.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was the second number?
And 2 750.
2 750 diamonds.
1 1,000.
1,000 gold worth diamond.
And the rest are worth 50.
And how much is the rest?
That would be 4.
450 gold worth diamond.
The rest of the items in the bag are a mixture of glass beads. that aren't really worth anything, but they're pretty to look at. Glass being fairly common in the desert.
Right. Glass beads worth tarnished sentimental.
Tarnished reputation is what they're worth.
They're worth the sanity of an old man.
Yes. who now will never find the diamonds he knows he has in the shop somewhere. Way to go. Okay, so switching over to Mathis. Mathis, you said you were going to both try to get a meeting with Yusuf and send a message to Shariz. Which one would you like to do first?
I will do a sending to Shariz quickly.
Okay. I'm ready. What message are you sending?
Master, I've returned to Asharian. I know you want to speak with me.
I know you want to speak with me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are free, I'm available.
Free.
Just let me know.
Just let me. You stopped at me.
Nope. I was counting. She got 5. You got 5 words left.
I'm in that no. Just let me know.
All right. So
I was counting too.
Did you count the us?
Yes.
I don't count the us.
Well, that's not fun.
So, after a moment, you send off this magical spell, and you wait for the response. Eventually, you hear the voice in the back of your head from your master. It says, "I'm a little busy investigating something right now. I'll get back with you, Mathis. Stay safe." And the message ends.
All right. Well, then the next message is to Yusuf.
Okay. And what do you say to Yusuf?
Hello, Master Yusuf. It is me, Shepard,
Hello, Master Yusuf.
Mathis.
Me, Shepard,
Mathis.
Mathis.
I came
Mathis
in as another
Truther.
character. Sorry, y'all.
I came in
Mathis
as...
Truther. No. Shut up. Shut up, Remy.
I like the idea of Remy just like standing behind him doing this.
In the corner of the room, crouched in the dresser, like, yeah.
Y'all fucking me up.
Yes.
just fucking speech jamming him every time he's sending.
You have 11 words left.
Master Yusuf,
Yes.
I've returned from my travels and was hoping to, at some point, have a audience with you. Just to speak. Hope to hear from you soon.
This message comes back a little faster. You hear a crisp Asharian voice, not from an older gentleman, but sounds like from a younger man. He says, yes, I believe I already sent you an invitation. You should have received it by now. Hold on a moment. And once the message ends, you see there's a kind of ripple in the air. And as it becomes more apparent, you watch as a medium humanoid type creature steps out of it. Her skin a deep red and 2 short horns jutting from her forehead. As she steps from this portal rift, she extends these 2 black wings out from behind her and just kind of stretches. After she does that, she turns and she looks at you and she holds out a golden ring out to you.
Oh. What is this ring?
All right, so if you were to take it from her, it's a signet ring, and on the face of it, you see the symbol that you have seen before. It is the symbol that is associated with Yusuf's tower.
Oh.
It is the arcane symbol for conjuration, which Yusuf is the current master of.
Conjuration, got it.
Yes.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Oh shit, indeed, says the demoness as she turns and walks back into the portal, which then closes behind her.
Talk about prompt service.
Well, that was interesting. might not want to have Jafar know about the demons.
But, demon crashers through
just a pair of cat ears start poking around the edge of the door frame.
You just see the mane.
I heard demons somewhere.
Tingling. Jesus, what's up with this group?
With that, so yeah, that's really it until I go to the library, do some studying, and to do some of the stuff in shopping later. But yeah, we can get to everybody else first.
So we'll say that one particular day, you all decide to head to the nearest library in Asharian, which, if I switch the Asharian map, we can take a look at.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the Asharian map in a while, have we?
No, we haven't. We've not been here in a while.
All right.
Thank God we didn't get stuck in it like we got stuck on the tutorial island.
The map I Hasselhoffed in.
Okay. Let's not refer to it as Hasselhoffing.
That's a lot.
It's 100% what I did.
So those of you seeing this map for the first time, this is the Emirate of Asharian, which is a series of islands connected by bridges that is known as one of the larger oases in the desert.
Basically Venice.
Basically. Venice of Arabia, I guess. So, at some point, you all decide to go and study. And there are two options for libraries upon this island. There's one in the island of Usury over there, where his tower is located, which those of you know is restricted access to clients and patrons of Usury.
Question.
Yes.
This island over here, right?
Yes.
The only bridge leading to it is right here. And then right here is the only entrance to this island. So does that mean this is part of this island?
Not that Remedios knows in character.
Okay, but I'm asking out of character.
I'm saying that is something you can learn in character.
But what's the point of learning it in character?
Same reason for learning it out of character, I would assume.
So, I
learning it out of character is not
both of these locations
advantageous knowledge, but you know.
Background.
The second library in this area is located in the Temple of Dionysus, which those of you who know what kind of god Dionysus is, that is kind of an odd place for a library.
So,
yeah,
you know.
For me, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Tower of Youth. I got some rings. I'll see if we can.
I got some rings, he says.
See if I can try to finesse us in.
Would you all like to go with him?
Sure. I can help.
Why not?
I've pledged my time to help people out.
Okay. So as you gather up as a party one day, leaving the Crossed Hammers, where I assume nope, I forgot. You all were staying in the Palace of the Emir by invitation of Xena.
Yep.
Or not exactly the Palace of the Emir, but one of the palaces on that route. Owned by her father. Xena, for those curious in the stream, is not so much a princess as just a noble lady they rescued from a mummy.
Yeah.
Yes. So, as all of you leave Xena's palace, cross over into the bazaar, walk by the Temple of Dionysus, cross the bridge, and find yourselves at the gatehouse that is construction over the bridge to Usury's Island. You join the queue as people attempt to gain entry during the day. It takes about 10-15 minutes, but eventually you make it up to the guard in charge, who looks over you all and says, patron, client, or servant?
I just showed him the gold fucking ring on my finger.
The gold fucking ring, he says. He looks at it and goes,
man, that's a lot of words.
Patron, client, or servant?
I'm assuming
Client,
I think
probably.
I was a patron if I were.
A patron is somebody who is benefiting usury. A client is somebody coming to seek usury services. And a servant is somebody who serves usury.
I think I was a client last time then. I think the ring that the scholar gave me was a client ring.
Correct.
All right, so I will say client.
So, as you present your ring, he looks over and he makes note of your status and he says, "And these three?"
They're with me.
Very well. And he turns and he slides you see it's not so much a key as a traditional key shape, but it's more of like a rod made of platinum into a lock and twists it, and you watch as the door just kind of fades away.
Question. For the library, it was the library is for clients and patrons, right?
I don't know what a patriot is, but yes.
Patreon, whatever.
Patron.
I'm sorry.
Yes, please visit our Patreon, which doesn't exist right now. Donate so that we can continue playing this game.
Stop shilling.
We don't have Patreon.
So
I will
the benefit
never stop shilling.
The guard responds, "Yes, the Library of Usury is available to both clients and patrons. It is usually what the clients are here for anyway."
Thank you. And then
I will stab you.
What? You didn't let me finish. I got a shill.
Remy, stop. Those of you who aren't watching the stream but listening to it, Remy is drawing on my map, and I dislike it greatly.
Lovely. So I would get the location and all that from him, and then I'd be like, "Yeah, go to the library first, and then I have a meeting."
Okay. So as you cross the bridge, the first thing you guys see as you get to the other side is a large marble archway that you have seen the like of before. There was a similar one both in the bazaar area as well as the island of Enfolia. Guys?
Yeah?
Stop drawing on my map.
Veqs and all of us not read though.
Right. There's
I'm done.
You've seen it both in the bazaar and the island of Enfolia. And it sticks out among the structures here as, although some of it is Enfolian make, the majority of it are the sandstone buildings of the Asharian Emirate. As you pass under the gate and take the first left along the crossroads there, you eventually come across a broad marble building, which does have signage that indicates that it is the Library of Usury.
All right.
So, what information are you trying to research on this demon?
So
I want to figure out how to punch it.
Piece it.
Okay.
So, learning weaknesses, any of its origins, things that would be helpful, and just overall general information in fighting and locating it.
Okay. So, as you spread about the library looking for these informations, who is taking the lead in the demon investigation?
Me.
Okay. What source are you using?
What
Demonologist.
source?
Well, you, Jafar, have a unique source.
Yeah, my demonology book.
All right. So you sit at a table and you bring about your demonology work.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your investigation check. While he's doing that, Mathis, you said you were scouring the library. Go ahead and make your investigation check.
Yes.
With
I will help.
Wants to help either.
I will
Baz
help
has
one of these two people.
I mean, I was going
Hopefully me.
Yes.
Baz is just Baz is following Mathis with a book cart, and no matter how many books Mathis puts on the book cart, Baz is able to push it because Baz is strong.
All right. So what I'm going to do is actually.
You need to do your investigation check.
Oh yeah, I got to make this at advantage.
Hey.
Because somebody's pushing a book cart for you. Yeah, that contributes advantage.
No, Trent.
Yeah,
Trent is always on me, bro. He
Trent doesn't give you advantage for reading in the library.
He's got extra eyes.
I thought I was looking for books. You're saying
the road. Listen,
right?
The bugbear is also able to reach the top shelf.
Oh,
come on!
Facts.
Oh, I got mage hand. I can get the top shelf.
Can we pause for a second?
What?
And talk about wizards.
Hey, man.
Let's talk about wizards.
Let's play a game.
And they're goddamn familiars. Yeah.
So
I'm offering what help I know I can offer. God.
Yeah, he can reach the top shelf.
I'm also really good at opening pickle jars.
Jafar, information you had gained before referenced something about the wrath of heaven is the weakness of this being. As you look deeper into it, you begin to find terminology that matches that. And with your straight 20, because I don't think you have any bonuses, you eventually find reference to the wrath of heaven being the element of lightning.
The element of what?
Lightning.
Lightning, like shocky shocky.
Electricity.
Shocky shocky zap zap.
Benjamin Franklin.
Franklin.
The key and the kite.
Mathis?
I was going to say, because technically with my background feat, I know where all the books of the topic in which I should be able to freaking find this crap.
Well, you already had advantage because Basil was helping you, but
I never did the advantage. Don't matter. A 12.
All right.
Hey,
so Mathis, you begin scouring the library for demonology and all this sort of things, but you don't really find any new information. You find more of the same. Oh, demon bad, kill demon, and all that sort of thing. However, you do find reference to the last time that Udaroth was around.
Udaroth?
Not Udaroth, sorry. Utaman.
This campaign's about to get metal.
I was listening to the metal before this. Everybody calm down.
Oh my
god. The reference to the last time Utaman was out and about. His cult at the time was located somewhere in the northern part of the Liddish Kingdom.
Oh, good. We're going that way.
What you will.
Yeah, I'll share that with Basil. Huh. Oh god, I can't even fucking say it right
Lit-ish.
now. Lit-ish kingdom. The Liddish Kingdom. Interesting.
Liddish.
Yeah, I fucked it. Yeah.
Skeleton.
So yeah, I share that. And I'm just like, okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I share whatever I learned to the group.
Okay. You guys can RP as you like. Discuss amongst yourselves.
So,
yeah, that's where it seems that
you awkward fucks.
We'll be heading. Whoa. How
I wasn't expecting to be dropped into this right now.
Right.
Hell yeah, how's that our fault?
Sounds like a failing as DM.
Like I thought we were still doing like week off stuff, so I've been looking at other windows, like letting people talk.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll talk about it later. So, in the midst of Jafar investigating, I suppose Mathis slips out.
What?
Mathis,
Lost connection, everyone.
hello.
Hello.
There we go.
All
He
right.
said he said he lost connection.
So I assume in the middle of Jafar investigating, Mathis slips out to go and meet with Yuzuri.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you walk back
gets
out,
bored and starts just trying to murder Reme, but instead of getting murdered, you know.
you
know.
start sparring in the library.
Yes.
Casual.
No. I'm like, before I leave, hey, do not fuck shit up.
Don't get me kicked out of here.
Okay, we'll be careful as bookshelf gets just.
No.
As the bookshelf gets decimated.
Get out. Get out. I work
Get
too
out.
damn hard. I work too damn hard for this. Get out.
So, as you slip out of the library, the sounds of the occasional crash behind you, you walk the streets. The Tower of Usury, similar to the Tower of Shiraz, is not hard to miss. Or, not hard to... It is hard to miss, is what I meant to say. Because it is the largest building in the city. Stretching roughly 100 feet up into the sky. As you approach the door, you find... It's not so much a statue, but there's a figure made of metal standing in front of the door. As you approach, you watch as runes begin to glow along the creature's body, and it becomes to activity. It lifts its arms, and it turns its head, and it looks at you.
I will simply put my hand up with the gold ring up, like, I'm here to see Master Yusuf.
The metallic head tilts down to look at the ring, focuses on it for a minute, and then the whole body just kind of shifts aside, allowing access to the door.
All right, and I will go up and through the door.
Okay, similar to the Tower of Shiraz, there is a large dining area here. You know, it's the kitchen and the dining area all in one. And in the back, there is a staircase, similar to Shiraz's tower.
So they all do the same type of thing. I wonder if I cook some, will he come down? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go up the stairs.
Just start cooking something in some other man's kitchen.
Yes.
All right, so you ascend the staircase. And, not to sound like broken record, it's a similar sensation as you pass from one floor to the next, but there's no sense of how high you're going as you step up these stairs. And eventually you stand upon the landing to Yusuri's personal study. There, sitting to one side in a little alcove, is a dark-skinned man with a short black beard, deep in studying a scroll. He is not old, but he's not young. His age is hard to determine.
Okay.
He looks thin and a little gaunt, actually.
Ooh.
And he looks up and looks in your direction. He says, "So you are the Mathis?"
Yes, sir. I am Mathis Truthru. It's a pleasure to meet another powerful wizard such as yourself.
Yes. Shiraz has told me about you. Come in.
Ah.
Come sit.
Thank
He says,
you.
picking out a chair for you.
Said you're a little shit.
Said you're a little shit who needs some punishment. So, he pushes out a chair for you. And he goes back to reading a scroll.
I guess I have many questions, but I think the first question I would like to ask is just, how how long have you been delving in arcane magic?
Mathis, I'm a very busy man. And your first question is, how old am I?
You're correct. I'm sorry. I don't want to usually just ask for...
I am 470 years old.
Okay. Alrighty then. Thank you for that. Damn, you look good. You look good. I'm sorry. Well, as you know, I'm only an apprentice, and I'm trying to learn more about the different schools and the different things that the arcane world has for us. And I just wanted to know, or maybe get some of your guidance, just to understand more.
Shariz said you would be here asking about that. I suppose he gave you one of those fancy books, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And you came in here expecting me to what? Add my own version of magic into your fancy book?
No, not really. Honestly, Master Shariz is the only wizard that I know. And I feel as if just understanding and working with the other powerful wizards will help me grow in my own way.
So you don't want me to add my spells into your fancy book?
I mean, if you want to, I would love it, but I don't want you to feel as if I'm just here to ask for that. I'm here to ask for more.
I am just pulling on your leg, friend.
I'm still kind of young and don't understand social cues. I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand, he says, sipping his tea. Right. Listen. I meant to talk to you before you ran off into the desert all of a sudden. Shariz came and saw me a few days ago after you contacted him. Apparently, you're getting yourself into quite the dangerous situation.
So I guess you already know kind of what I've already kind of undiscovered. Or discovered.
Well, he didn't exactly give me the details, but it's something about the end of the world, and, that happens a lot around here.
Well, I think that you're kind of correct on the notion of end of the world thing, but
I believe I said I'm busy.
You're right. Sorry.
Let's get to the point here. What is happening?
Visors. Does that ring a bell to you?
He sits back in his chair and he crosses his arms. And where did you hear the term visor?
Titans.
Okay, it gets weirder.
Also, that the Titans the Titans would need my blood to unlock things. So, I'm supposedly a child of the visor or whatever. I don't freaking know. It's a lot of shit going
on. By your tone, you sound almost excited to be special.
No, I fell out of my chair. Sorry.
Nice.
I don't want to be special because things are trying to kill me. Granted, I understand that's what I kind of got to do, but because I'm a wizard's apprentice, but
I'm fine.
It's just a lot of things have been uncovering themselves ever since I left the tower.
What did Shariz tell you on the topic?
He told me that he showed me some of the work. Actually, I'll pull out Shariz's book that he actually showcased to me that I had with the the scroll and stuff.
I remember when we wrote this. Ooh, that was a while ago. Yes, we did find this writing in some old cavern. Seems you really are into something deep and mysterious.
We've come to understand certain things, such as the mandate of heaven, and I've also kind of seen these things around.
What sort of things?
Let me just go ahead and is it a wisdom?
Oh, you're gonna try to describe it to him? Yeah, make a wisdom save.
All right. I think it's +4.
So, for the audience, Mathis witnessed a creature who then inflicted him with some sort of memory block that whenever he tries to recall them, he has to make the wisdom save for.
21.
Which in this instance he has. As Mathis, you kind of push back that foggy wall in your memory, and the image of the creature comes back into shape. Its crystalline body and its odd wings.
So I described that to him.
Usually you see him biting the inside of his cheek as he thanks. He says, "It's not quite my place to tell you about the inner workings of the world. I'm sure you understand. I'm not your master, after all."
I know. And usually the thing is,
Oh, on a first name basis now, are we?
I'm sorry, Master Yusuf. I have so many questions that it just seems like I'm trying to find out on my own. I'm not asking for you to give me the answers, but point me in the right direction if you could. That's really what I want.
Well, I will say that, and he kind of looks around the room, and he leans in and he says, "Look, you didn't hear this from me. However, if you were to speak to Master Havanus over in Cataras at some point, maybe he may be more forthcoming with the answers. He's not as, kind of waves his hand, limited by certain other beings on the council."
Okay. 1 second, because I cannot find my fucking pen when I need it.
Language, Mathis.
I'm sorry, you guys. I hate when this happens. I literally just want to write stuff down, and my pens always end up disappearing last minute. Okay. How do you spell the master's name?
Master Havus's name is spelled Havous.
Havin.
Spelled Nunya.
And in the city of what?
Cataras.
Okay. Okay. I truly do appreciate that. That is something that I really needed. But again, I mean, I would love to learn more from you, Master Yusuf, but I understand if you don't really just want to add spells to a book, maybe make me earn them. I get it.
He kind of rolls his eyes and laughs and says, "Don't worry, your master is here ahead of you. I know the routine. Give me their spell book."
I give him my spell book.
He takes and he flips to the chapter which has marked out his spells. Oh, he still has you locked, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What level have you gotten to on his spells?
I am currently, I think we said level 3 now, because I'm at level 4.
That is correct. You have access to his 3rd level spells.
Yeah.
Oh, very well. And he snaps his fingers, and you watch as, once again, there's a shimmering in the air, and standing next to you now is that same red-skinned DMNS who now hands Yuzuri not a quill, but like a fountain pen. And he turns and says, "Thank you, my dear. You look nice today. Is that a new scaly headdress? I don't know. Get out of here." And she kind of makes a face and spins on the spot and disappears. Demons. Right. And you watch as he makes first a line and then a curve and then starts drawing a symbol in your book. And as he does so, the ink from the symbol begins to bleed into the book and words begin to appear that you recognize as from the arcanic language.
Oh. That is so freaking cool.
Isn't it? Funnily enough, it was actually Havanus who invented the spell. Havos.
Oh. Havos. Okay.
Very well. Here you go. You have access to my spell library now.
Thank you so much, Master Yusuf. If there's anything that, I can ever do to repay you, please let me know.
Oh, I will. Trust me, you owe me a big favor now.
Thank you, Master.
Is looking to collect as well.
I understand. Well, thank you again for everything, and I'm hoping to share knowledge and things with you in the future.
Is that all?
Yes, I will take my leave. Oh, did you already eat? I could fix you something before.
Not that time. I have another appointment in like 5 minutes.
Okay, all right. Bye.
Don't trip down the stairs.
Wow.
Trip. This fucking.
As you're heading downstairs, you see there's already some other people going up the stairs past you.
Shit.
I'm just like, cool. I'm going to open up my book real quick and just go to the conjuration spells and just see what I can see.
Okay.
So leave an entire jar of peanut butter on the stairs.
As said, you now have access to the School of Conjuration in your spellbook. You see he is unlocked to the 2nd level of wizardry.
Ooh.
Wizardry. Not as strong as, not as high level spells as Shuriz has given you, but still a fair bit of knowledge.
Mm.
As per usual, you now have access to all these spells and can prepare them whenever you prepare spells.
Lovely. I'm sure you have already added those to my character sheet.
I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll... Hey, man. I don't know. You be doing stuff while we're talking. Excuse me.
Not with your spells. I don't touch that. So,
I don't need any of that in my life.
While he was gone, what were you guys doing in the library? Anything? Besides knocking bookshelves over.
All right. So get this. We started an impromptu circus show in the library where we juggle books.
No. What the fuck?
Speaking of circuses.
Strafar was studying like a good little boy.
Speaking of circuses, as the days pass in your times of rest, spending the days in Xena's palace, being attended to by servants, fed the finest foods, and relaxing in the spas there.
Yeah.
Eventually came
the entire time we're inside the palace, by the way, Baz is a liquid.
You mean he's in the jacuzzi the whole time?
Yeah, sure. You know how when someone when you get in a real comfortable position, you
you just
slouch super hard. Yeah.
We didn't describe this. Let's take a moment to describe Basil the Bugbear. As
does someone have a quick thing to flash up on stream?
Yeah.
I've got my fire alpaca open.
Hold on. Let me show you all the the spitting image of our bugbear friend.
Oh God, no.
If you have a link, toss it over to me so I can open it up too.
Okay. If you go to the art channel and scroll all the way up, it's there.
All the way up.
Yeah, but I didn't want to look.
So, here is an image of our friendly bugbear, who, by all rights, is a Doberman head with the body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and 2 ridiculously long orangutan arms.
Not one for one. The Doberman fur is basically, full body, but
Yeah, very short hair on
length.
this bugbear.
Length of the arms, the build, and got that not kobold, Knoll ancestry.
Yeah. So just picture that doing that dog thing where they just become a puddle, just pancakes. There you go. Enjoy
Here's
that
a picture for my screen. For my stream.
I'm drawing something for my stream.
Don't draw it on my map.
Not on your map, no. I said I got Fire Alpaca open.
Oh, okay. Fire Alpaca.
Gotten overachiever over here, actually doing art while everyone else is.
Oh, Remy, did you ever want to?
I like it.
Did you ever want to share with party that letter from Phylos?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't see an opportunity to do so just yet.
Well, there's more downtime.
Okay.
If you don't want to do it now, I can continue on.
What were you saying?
I was about to launch into the seasons change. Time passes
This
by.
jacuzzi's really nice. I wonder where the bubbles come from.
Not sure.
As Xena's father exits the jacuzzi, the bubbles stop.
Huh. I get it. And then the bubbles start back up again.
That's gross.
You started it.
Alright. So, as your week of relaxation comes to an end, the seasons begin to change. And you're all familiar with this. As the season switches from summer to fall, the air begins to get noticeably colder. The leaves in the trees begin to brown. It is not blisteringly hot in the desert anymore, but still quite warm. On the day of the 99th of summer, you are informed by the household that today is a day of holiday. And that the morning will be dedicated to song and prayer as the people perform what is known as the Lullaby of the Sun. You're welcome to join them. However, they said it's not for everybody, and the real party starts that evening.
I think I will take part of the whole event.
Okay.
Baz is 100% there for the evening from the sound of it. Willing to check out the first half.
Okay, so the Lullaby of the Sun is a festival celebrated by all desert people on the 99th of summer. By the way, for the stream, the year is split into 4 100-day segments. That is spring, summer, autumn, and winter.
Calendar lore.
Calendar lore.
Calendar lore.
We'll get to Bank RP pretty soon, too.
Oh, no.
Nice.
So, the people of Asharian here spend the day from sunrise to sunset in prayer, dressed in these white linens, which you do have access to if you'd like to join them. They gather in the town squares and on every island and sing a hymn to the various deities of the sun, Apollo, Ra, the pantheon as a whole. Those of you who can decipher the languages hear stories of, wishing the sun a long and fruitful sleep, of giving thanks for the warmth and the plants that grew things like that. And Xena, who is along with you for one of these days, or for one of these, trips, says, the festival is more of a, farewell to the sun for the year, as it's not as insanely hot as it usually is in the winter. People attribute it to being asleep.
Neat.
After, the day of the singing and the self-reflection, the sun begins to dip. And somebody is singing in my kitchen. Did you all hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Tell them they're famous now.
So, as the sun begins to dip below the horizon, the people gather in the squares once again, and you watch as they all kneel and press their heads into the ground. And once the sun is finally fully down, you watch as the lights in the city begin to brighten. The lampposts that are normally filled with oil and lit ablaze are suddenly lit with this magical light. And you watch as, if you were to look in that general direction, you watch as various motes of light begin to shoot out of Usury's tower, heading for various points of the city, lighting the city up as if...
Oh shit, he's pulling us to race.
Oh no! Oh boy! Oh god!
Lighting it up like, picture Times Square with various colored lights and things. And at the same time, the people begin to stand up and strip off the linen robes into their more festive attire. Shop doors are laser beams, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Oh god! Oh no!
Oh god! Shops, inns, and market stalls fling open to provide drink and sweets and toys and party favors and rockets and all these sort of things as people begin to celebrate, as only drunken townspeople can. As they spread about the city, there are there's some dances in some places. Some are competitive dancing. Some are just chill out.
Break dancing.
Chill out. Yeah. There are some games on some islands. Funnily enough, if you were to look around hard enough, you'll find in one of the market squares a actual band is set up. And if you look close enough, you realize you recognize these people.
Oh god, it's the sponsored people that we sponsored in episode 1.
As you do recognize the 4 Enfoliants that make up the change.
Oh god.
Begin to perform in one of the town squares.
Oh, nice.
Their music, funnily enough, has improved greatly since you last saw them. Nice. As they begin to serenade the crowd in more modern, festive music, aka rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
So, is there anything you'd like to do during the festival, or would you like me to continue on with the rest of it?
I am partaking in as much games and drink as possible, obviously.
Right.
Food, as you peruse yourself of the food and drink, you find that it has all been paid for. So you're allowed to take as much as you can carry, as much as you can imbibe. You see some children are just running to and fro, their pockets full of treats.
So, hey Red.
Yes.
How many shots do you think it would take to kill a dragon?
Quite a lot. We're talking barrels.
Dragon-sized shots.
We're talking maybe the whole of a keelboat worth of alcohol.
See, I don't know about that. I actually looked this up recently. I can't remember what the numbers were, but it's a lot lower than you might think. I need to remember.
Alcohol poisoning is a serious problem, and you should, yes.
And should not be taken lightly.
True. What I'm saying is, as much alcohol as I can drink.
Are you going to try to cap out your magical chalice there?
I mean, I never put a limit on it, did you?
I imagine there's a limit on it, yes.
Well, I'm starting the night at 64 shots.
Good lord.
So the chalice that Basil's referring to is a magical device that it's basically a two-headed chalice, where one side, if you fill it with alcohol,
it's a golden chalice with the silver relief of a snake with the tip of the tail inside one of the cups and the fangs going over the edge of the other.
Correct.
And what it does is any alcohol drunk through the side with the tail in it, you retain the flavor, but the alcohol itself is magically stored.
The quote poison is magically stored in the fang end.
And any from that point on, any liquid drunk from the fanged end then contains all the stored alcohol. No matter how small of a amount of the liquid is.
It is basically guaranteed to kill somebody at this point.
More or less. Which is why it's in the hands of the good character.
Of course.
So, as Basil begins his stocking of his magical chalice,
bump that up to 120.
As you spend more time viewing the games, there are traditional desert games of races and tests of strength. There's one that's similar to that beanbag toss game. There's gambling, there's theater.
Isn't that called cornhole?
Yes. But then there's also the darker side of these festivities. As you step onto some other islands, you see there are auctions going on. And you see that some of the things up for auction are the Rontori, of which you are now intimately familiar.
Damn.
Free the slaves?
I mean, if push comes to shove, maybe we can get them to join us.
So sure.
I mean, couldn't we just buy them?
You could buy them. Would you like to participate in the auction?
And then free them?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Those of you who have been connected to a Rontori know that action might not end well.
Yeah, because they'll remember they can't go back. They have different tribes or different
hives.
So if we brought them back, they would have to go with us.
Like we have enough money to do this. But I don't know that I care enough.
Yeah, they're all just kind of bugs.
But those bugs have like...
They do have a culture of their own, that is true.
I remember being connected to them, and they really didn't. Like, I don't think these ones are connected to enough of them to even realize they're here. So.
Yeah, they wouldn't really care about the loss of a few.
Again, you guys, there's different hives, so this may not even match up with theirs.
Mm-hmm.
We're all arguing the same point differently. I'm glad we have decided on agreement. Let us continue.
I would rather get them to join us than leave them to people. But if we are saying no, then
Fina looks up and says, not to poke the bear here, but
Poke the bugbear.
Poke the bugbear, yes. I believe I heard my father once say that the Rontori are servant to us because the Emir have their queen somewhere.
Oh.
Why? Why would you tell this? Why?
I'm sorry, I thought you were curious.
Well, you see, now we have to go save them.
You don't have to. I mean, that would be highly illegal. And
I look at Mathis, and I assume I just see math running through his head.
Oh, well, I mean, if we were to target at night.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I'll be like, yeah, just take me to the palace one day. I got some.
I'm not going to assist you in freeing the Rontori.
It's okay. I wasn't asking you to.
They really are wonderful people once you get to know like 500 of them, though.
At the same time.
This is an awkward conversation. I'm going to go play the games now.
Hey, they helped saved you, you know.
I know. It's still awkward.
I made this conversation awkward. I'm gonna leave now.
So, as Zeno walks off, you guys continue on your nightly adventure.
Ooh,
James?
Red.
James?
Yes?
Is it possible for me to make a perception check for a certain individual? Because he probably ain't here, but I just wanted to see, like, you know, it'd be fucking weird if he's here.
Who is he?
It would be. Now I probably put his name in here all fucking wrong, though, knowing me.
Who you after?
No, that's not Otima. Is it? No. Edward. I know him as Edward, but Lo knows him as another name, which I don't remember.
If you're speaking about the figure who sent you on the hunt for the Furnace Protector, make a perception check.
I think his name was Johnny.
Johnny Guitar.
Roll 1d20 plus 1. 17.
Oh, yes, my name.
As you look about, you know, as you guys walk through the festival, you don't see Edward. You're fairly certain that there's nobody of that description watching you guys.
Alrighty. I'm gonna talk to him again soon. He knows stuff that I don't.
Okay. So, as you guys head towards the games, is there any game in particular you're interested in?
We don't know what games there are.
I'm about to say,
Right?
Like I said, there are foot races, there are tests of strength, there's cornhole, there's, you know, theater events, there's dancing events, there's gambling. Who drew a butt on my bazaar?
Test of strength.
I think you're not looking at that correctly.
Is it boobs?
Oh.
Is it a really fat dick?
I think Jafar gets it.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, damn.
That's not appropriate.
That's not appropriate at fucking all. And that wasn't either. I'm sorry, y'all. That was very childish. Very childish.
Yes. Punch.
All right, then. What would you guys like to roll?
Strength. Test of strength.
Is there
Test of strength. Test
is there a
of
game
strength.
of intelligence? Because I need intelligence.
I would like to join the drinking contest, and if anyone starts to beat me, I'd like to slip them my cup.
I would like to murder them.
I would like to kill them, please.
All right. We'll start with the test of strength.
That one was a joke.
As you approach that area, you see it's a roped off section of the sand on the edge of one of the islands. And you see there are several men there, and some women, lifting these large decorative pieces of sandstone. And they're kind of tiered. There's like the smallest on the left side, and then as you go to the right, they get bigger and bigger. And you see that people are seeing who can lift the biggest stone. And the biggest being maybe about the size of a horse.
Okay. Jafar would like to walk right up to the biggest one.
Okay. Not even a warm up, just all right. All right.
Baz goes to ask someone about the rules, sees Jafar, just walk up to that, like, shit.
Yeah.
I think Jafar's gonna beat you.
Are you gonna lift that stone?
I wonder if it'd be cheating if I raged.
I mean, nobody's
I
gonna
don't
stop
think
you.
so.
They literally can't, so I'm gonna rage.
So, those of you who were, about to ask the rules, suddenly hear a roar as Jafar grasps the biggest stone in the pile.
It's just that canned Discovery Lion roar.
Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Athletics?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my.
I just assumed
chance.
strength. Hold on.
Yes, I think it's.
Woo, 10.
So, as you try to lift the stone, you notice that your feet begin to sink into the sand, and then you start to slide. And you realize there's more to this than it looks that first appeared.
Bullshit.
You unsuccessfully managed to lift the stone.
I was like,
I argue
what's
I have claws. It should be so easy.
I counter argue that that's not how that shit works.
I have very wide feet.
Wide paddle-like feet.
I'm a cat.
So Baz walked up to the person who is obviously overseeing this, said, "What are the rules here?"
And then heard a roar.
And
watched
about how much
lid.
How much rules do I get before he obviously fails?
So the man looks at you and says, "Oh, well, we have a pool going, and whoever manages to lift the larger stone by the end of the night wins."
All right, I got this.
Good luck.
And just like go over there and shoulder Jafar out of the way.
Jafar, in your rage state, the bugbear comes over and shoulders you.
My turn. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Oh, dude.
I gotta show y'all what the fuck this is.
Oh, shit.
Y'all see that?
Oh, look at this dude.
Do y'all see what happened?
Look at this dude.
Go ahead.
Oh,
What the fuck is
shit?
this?
oh, good. Oh,
What did you
good.
get? That's
Saw me rage.
I got a natural 1 for a total of 10. The same as he got.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. That's a fumble.
No.
It was an attack roll, I think.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but it's more fun.
Skill check.
There we go.
No, you can't. Look. Rules is written. You don't. Natural ones don't affect skill checks.
Oh,
Fuck
we
you.
don't talk about.
Oh, hey. I got follow.
Right, we
Thank
don't
you for
care
the
about
follow.
rules.
Thank you for the follow.
As you walk over and shoulder check Jafar out of the way, you do that thing. You crack your neck and you reach under with your big old orangutan arms, and you try to lift the stone. Roll a d100 for me.
This man. About to end this man's whole career.
50.
50. Okay. So as you
Can I get an average roll on the thing that matters?
so Jafar, he did his shoulder check
It's me. True.
in the middle of your rage, and you watch as he, with his weirdly long arms, tries to get under there, and you notice, man, his ass is just kind of hanging out. That needs a good kick, doesn't it? Jafar, roll an attack check. Attack of opportunity, I should say.
Oh, no.
All right.
I'm just gonna say I went into this knowing that I literally could not do anything but tie him Or better, like, and that happens, of course.
Isn't it at advantage because it's not?
That's true. Roll advantage. All right. So
Right. Why is
Basil.
has he got advantage?
Because it's funnier. Basil, as you bend down to lift this rock up and stick your butt out, you feel this, half-hearted attempt to kick you in the butt, and it kind of throws you off, and you don't manage to lift the stone any higher than Jafar did.
I say, fuck you, that's cheating, and try again.
Fuck you, that's cheating, and...
That was a 27.
So, you manage to dig your feet in a little better than a standard, person would, and you strain, and you watch as the rock begins to lift off the ground, but as it starts to, you feel that vein in your head start to pulse, and and it slams back down on the ground. You managed to get it a little way off the ground, but you didn't manage to lift it, unfortunately.
Go, hey, Remy, beat that.
See, about that, I don't actually have the athletics to be capable of beating that.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I can try.
But you can try.
It's like 18 for a 27.
I'll probably lift the smaller one to try and... one size smaller to try and actually lift the stone.
Okay. Go ahead.
And here we see why you should have a higher intelligence score.
So, Remy, as you shift down to the smaller stone, it's still pretty large, and unfortunately, your leverage for that stone doesn't quite give you the ability to lift it. Similar to Basil, you manage to get a little way off the ground, but unfortunately, you cannot lift it.
How many times do you get to try?
The spokesman for the gang kind of looks around and says, "Huh? Oh, you can do it as much as you want. Just don't hurt yourself. We're all here to have fun." And he turns back to watch as this child runs up and lifts up the pebble-sized first stone. He goes, "Yeah!"
I look to Mathis. I'm like, "Hey, I bet you can try one of these," and I find something smaller than that one.
When he says that, I look at him and I go speak to the young man or to the guy over the game.
Uh-huh.
Does it have to be a person that picks up the rock?
What do you mean?
I mean, as long as it's...
He wants to know if he can use magic.
I mean, that would be cheating. That's not in the spirit of the game.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to do it.
Can two people lift one stone?
I'm not going to do it.
I was going to become a great ape and just pick it up, but I was like, I want to confirm.
Can two people lift one up?
I mean, yes, but what would be the fun in that? How are you going to know who's stronger if you both lift the stone?
It proves that teamwork is the strongest strength of all.
Well, we all know that, but this isn't a game. Teamwork.
Can I look at the game and see if I can try to figure out what needs to be done? Like, can I understand the concept of it?
It's lift a rock off the ground. That's the game.
Okay, with sand, you got sand, so it has to be a trick to it.
Says there's more to it than just picking up a rock. It says it's just lifting a rock off the ground. My man, make up your mind.
All you gotta do is get the rock off the ground. If you guys can think of an intelligent way to do that, maybe you'll win.
Oh, the rock's off the ground. Wait, hold on.
How big around is the biggest rock?
The biggest rock is about as tall as a horse.
Tall as a horse.
All right. I figured it out. I walk up to the largest rock and I say, "Boos."
You watch as a tiny gust of fan kind of blows off the top. Did you just spit on my rock? It's rude, sir.
The real question is, did you not?
No, you're right, I didn't. Carry on. I need some festival music.
Yeah.
Let's not play any
if you can
festival
find
music.
some that it's not copyrighted, that would.
Let me see if I can find one that's not copyrighted.
Why don't you all go individually ask for permission to use the same music?
You right.
Right.
And get it right this second.
So right.
Hello?
So,
Goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Can I just try again with the second biggest?
Of course.
Let me just swap over my scene. Hello, fire. Hey!
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 Not bad. So you once again give it a Herculean effort of trying to lift the stone that is taller than you are. However, you do manage to get it higher off the ground than you did last time, but unfortunately the back corner still stays on the ground.
sitting down next to Raymay while this is happening. So, teamwork?
But what does teamwork accomplish in the long run? Aside being able to work together better.
And sounds like
why don't you
still technically win?
I don't know
What
if we can.
What are we winning?
Why don't y'all push the sand from around the rock?
Glory.
Wait, what do we win?
There's a pool of coins to the winner.
An entire pool?
Oh, yes.
You know, I have an uncle who's a duck.
I want to try to pick up the second largest rock.
Okay. Are you still raging?
You're
You're just silently fuming over there.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
He's just been like kicking me every 6 seconds to maintain rage.
Local lion man. Local lion man attempts to lift rock.
Local lion man lifts rock.
Hey, Basil. You know, it was kind of rude of him to kick you earlier.
Lord.
Nice one, it sure was. But you know what? I'm a bigger man than he is, and I will take any chance I can to prove it.
I sure wish I could have, but my body just acted on its own.
So instead, what I do is I walk over and say, "It's all right. I think you can do it next time."
As he does that, you were just in the middle of reaching down to start lifting the stone. You almost get it up, and then he says that to you, and you say, "Oh, what?" And you drop it.
While they're doing, I'm just gonna like, y'all work on that. Is there an intelligence game? Because I need something to stimulate my.
I mean, this could be an intelligence game.
It could. Okay.
I said could I did say well,
he did say he wanted to try and like observe and figure out an intelligent way of doing this.
Make an intelligence check. Let's take a look.
The dude didn't say that it was actually cheating for you to use magic. He just said that it wasn't really in the spirit of it.
Wasn't in the spirit of the game.
Was it a straight intelligence check or investigation?
Because I mean, let's be honest. If we do use
it is intelligence.
friendship
Okay,
is
straight intelligence.
Magic.
Okay. Please be good. Please be good. 23.
Mathis, you notice nearby with your intelligence, those palm trees swing pretty low. And they look pretty sturdy.
I laugh. I go to Basil and I say, use the tree. And I walk away.
I forget that Marcus Allen's intelligence isn't the highest. What the hell does use the tree mean?
Bruh, literally. I'm not trying to give them the answer. I'm just like, the tree's halo.
No, see, here's the issue. I know that Baz has an above average intelligence, just slightly. I don't know exactly what that translates to here.
Okay, never mind. You know what? Fuck all that. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try it. God damn it, shit. I take my rope out my bag.
Look, I don't know how common it is in this world for people to have light engineering knowledge.
Let me make sure. I think I do have rope in my bag. Or no, I don't. So, actually, I do, because I have a robe of many pockets. I forgot I had that.
There you go.
So I will, in my robe of many of useful items.
There you go.
I will take out my hemp rope of 50-foot coil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go ahead and just use a little magic to kind of get my rope across the tree and on the other side. And then I'm going to go for the biggest rock. And I'm going to just have my mage hand kind of wrap around it and all that good stuff and help it make sure it's nice and tight.
Okay. So you roughly dig out a hole and you slide the rope under it, and you manage to tie it around the thing, and you throw the other end of the rope over the tree. All right. So now you have a rope tied to a rock, slung over a tree. What's your next step?
No, Mathis, we're trying to get the rock up, not over.
I then turn myself into a fucking elephant. And I pull the fucking rope.
So you watch as Mathis, in a flash of light, suddenly morphs into this elephant. Are you an African elephant or an Asian elephant, just for reference?
African.
So the big old floppy ears, the tusks, and the trunk just appear with a big old... And he grasps the rope with his trunk and just starts backing up. And you watch... Go ahead and make a strength check. Not that it's going to fucking matter.
Wait, where's the pulley?
The fucking,
You know what? He would have needed a pulley if he was still a human.
Elephant 5e. What is the strength for elephant? Shit, +6. Okay, a step. So +6. Roll 1d20 +6.
You know, I feel like there are some physics issues with this scene.
21.
But I only have one intelligence, so
as the tree begins to buckle and strain, the elephant manages to back up, much to the surprise of the gathered townspeople. And the rock begins to lift off the ground. 1 inch, 2 inches, 5, and then suddenly with a rounding, the rope snaps and the rock comes crashing back down to the ground. However, as it does, the spokesman looks around, sees the rock has shifted, looks at the elephant and goes, "What the fuck? Where did you get that? Where did you get that elephant?" He says to Basil.
I keep it in my pocket.
Did it?
It's a magical tool.
Well, shit. I guess an elephant won the contest. Nobody else has lifted that rock yet. Well, shit. All right. And he walks over to the elephant. Good boy. And pats you on the side.
I just give him a nice little pat on his head with my trunk.
How condescending. So he, yes, but quite. And he places a sack of gold on the ground. There you are, your winnings, Mr. Elephant. Enjoy. I'm going to go try and lift the large boulder now.
I'm gonna pick it up with my nose and then poof back to me.
I just called meth as a magical tool.
That was kind of funny. I won't lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and count the money.
All right. So as Mathis goes and counts his winnings, what are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna go count my cash.
That rock one more time.
All right, go for it. The big rock or the second biggest rock?
Second biggest.
All right, go for it.
16.
Unfortunately, similar to Reme's last attempt, you managed to get it up, but you can't quite get the back end of it up off the ground.
Damn.
Down.
Oh well, I give up.
You all.
All right, wait. I figured it out.
Oh,
Everyone stand back.
The crowd, hearing you say this, kind of stepped back, expecting another elephant.
I walk up to the largest rock. I set my backpack down on the ground, and I start fishing through it. And I find the trident of fish.
You see some of the more knowing people in the crowd kind of raise their hands to their face and just kind of.
And I also pull out the storm boomerang.
What are you doing?
I take the storm boomerang and I set it into the sand like a fulcrum, and then I take my trident of fish command and I try to put it underneath, but then it turns out I didn't have enough of a pivot. Nothing works. So
yeah, no, it just pushes the boomerang down to the sand. As you give up so quickly, the crowd kind of. Well, that was boring.
No, you.
No, you, sir.
I throw the storm boomerang up into the sky.
And it explodes.
No, you!
God damn it. No, why? God damn it, Basil. Oh.
I catch it and put everything back in my bag.
So as you walk away from the test of strength, what are y'all doing now?
First of all, how much money I got, and then what's the other game?
You earned about 60 gold pieces.
Ooh, alrighty.
The other games on hand are, like I said, cornhole. There are races. There's gambling.
There's racists?
Yes, there are racists.
Well, it's DnD.
Of course there's racists.
But there are both horse races and foot races.
I sign up for the foot race.
So,
I also sign up for the horse race, but on foot.
The horse race, but he's the horse. And if he needs a jockey, I'll be the jockey.
Remy!
While they're doing this, I'm going to go look at the fucking store because I am not dealing with none of this shit. I'm not
During the horse race.
Oh my god.
Not dealing with none of this shit.
Please, can we enter the horse race, Remy?
Yes.
So as Remy mounts up on the bugbear and heads towards the horse races, Jafar and Mathis, what are you two doing?
Oh,
You didn't let her respond.
I screwed up my
screwed
fire
you out.
alpaca. Sorry?
Oh no, I need to see this. I don't know where this is going, but wherever it's going, I'm going to.
So, Baz just broke down asking you to join the horse race, Remy.
Oh. Do we have a horse?
Remy, can we enter the horse race?
Oh. Yes, absolutely. We are joining the horse race.
Oh, Lord. All right.
For the record, this looked like Baz throwing a fit like a 4-year-old wanting candy.
Good lord. So, as I assume Reme mounts up on Basil and you all head towards the horse races, there becomes a glaring difference between you and the other contestants. One that the horse master is quick to point out and says, excuse me.
Yeah?
Are you aware that your mount is not a mount?
What are you talking about?
Well, that's not a horse.
It clearly is. What are you talking about?
I don't want to argue, but no, it is not. That is a bugbear.
Do you have a problem?
Yes.
Man, I thought
What
this
is your
festival
problem?
was all about having fun.
Well, it's not in the spirit of it. It's a horse race, not a bugbear race.
Well, what? Are you going to be feeling like I won't have fun because the bugbear is slower than the horses?
You know... Alright, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? It's a party. And he walks over back to the other contestants. Right! What's that, Matt? What's that, Mathis?
Damn, if I could have fucking brought my fucking horse. Shit.
You still have the chance.
I'd be like, wait, hold on. And I fucking send a message to fucking somebody. Can someone bring me my horse to the fucking bazaar right now?
It does not take long, seeing as your horse can fly a few feet off the ground. As you watch, moments later, your horse comes galloping across the river.
I'm just picturing everybody just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? First an elephant and now this bullshit. What is happening right now?
And then I put my hand out. My horse comes to me, and I'm like, "You're such a good horse. Yes, you are." And I get
Now that's cheating.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? It's a horse. And I hop on my horse.
I mean, it is a horse, but
Jafar, there's a camel available if you'd like to join in the race as well.
Look, at least
Why
I
not?
have 4 legs on the ground.
Let's go.
Oh hell! Are you running on all fours there, Basil?
I mean, it doesn't actually change much because of how long my arms are.
Just
It's not a. It's
he's like a frog.
okay. So, 100%. My plan is, I'm expecting Reme to do the "you can run slightly faster" thing, and then my plan is to kind of pace the rest of the pack and keep an eye on about how fast everyone moves and make a show of it, and maybe win at the end if I feel like it.
It might not be that easy. As the horse comes to the front of the line, it says, "Right, this is a test of both the mount's speed and agility. You are to pass all obstacles and return from the Emir's palace. First one back is the winner. To your starting positions, racers."
Ooh.
Obstacles.
So, as you line up, here is the starting point,
Oh my god.
and you're to race to the Emir's palace back. And as you line up in line, you notice down the road there are, like those the poles that horses jump over. I forget what they're called. Set up in various positions. Meant for those people who are actual jockeys to guide the horses through and over and all that.
Mm-hmm.
There are also pits for horses to jump over and narrow paths that you need to guide your horse onto. Very well. As I said, first one back is the winner. Racers, are you ready?
Yeah, once I figure out why Longstrider isn't on here. What?
Did you not play?
No, it was one of my bard spells. Oh.
I'm not sure.
It got swapped out last time I leveled up because of,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Alright.
You're still fast enough as is.
I guess I can only run 120 feet per round.
Me and you both.
I think the camel can too. Let me look. Yep. Oh, it's a fair race. Let's do this.
Fair
On your marks. On your marks. Get set. Go. All right. So as everybody charges from the line, Basil in kind of like a frog-like gallop down the road. Math is on his floating horse, and Jafar, the lion, on the back of his camel, just
By the way, when I realized Mathis was joining, all plans of like making this a nice, fun race for the rest of the pack ended.
Now it's a fucking challenge.
This became personal.
I'm winning all the shit, bitches. I'm winning all the shit.
So you start running down the track. So how this works?
Fucking mage being like, I'm not interested in this shit, and then walking up, I win.
So hold on. How this works is normally it's for people who are mounted to make animal handling checks to urge their mount over the obstacle. Basil, meanwhile, is sentient. So for Basil, it's an acrobatics check.
All Rayme has to do is grandstand.
And hold on, yeah. So, as you approach the first obstacle, it is a low barrier meant to more or less be hopped over. It's pretty easy. Riders make animal handling checks. Basil make an acrobatics check. All right.
Better.
What was it? Animal handling is
18.
20.
All right. Ooh.
So, fair question. Is this camel afraid of lions?
Fair question. Is camel more afraid of the floating horse or the bugbear next to him?
Hi.
I'm gonna bite.
He's going to spit on you. So, luckily, anybody who rolled above a 10 manages to succeed on this track. You watch as some horses seem to falter behind you, and very clearly the three of you begin to race ahead of the pack. As you approach the second obstacle, it's slightly higher, about chest high now of a jump. We need another animal handling check, another acrobatic check. Oh.
I don't think that a camel can jump that high.
Hold on.
Hey!
Okay. As a fucking floating horse, should I not have advantage? I'm just saying.
I mean,
nobody gets advantage.
He really is basically just pretending to jump.
Unfortunately, that one required a 15. As you all approach the next one, Basil, you not getting kicked in the head by a horse, kind of balk for a minute, but once the other two start to stall, you're like, ah, shit, and you lose heading. The rest of the pack begins to catch up as you all continue along. All right, we're coming up to the next one. This one is a pit. You need to urge your horse to jump this, or else he's gonna stop.
Can we see about how far along the race is?
Yes.
Like where are we?
This was the first one. This is the second one. You are now here on the third one.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Make your rolls. Oh, Mathis, that's not good. Actually,
yes.
No. I just realized this one doesn't matter, Mathis, as his horse fucking runs over it.
I'm about to say.
Oh yeah. Well, my camel just ran over it, so
Your camel didn't give a fuck. Another horse fell in the pit, and your camel just walked over it like it wasn't a fucking thing. So this one, you guys all just blast through this, and once again, you're the clear headliners of the race.
Okay, so in the middle of this jump, I look over and see Mathis just like walking along. I'm like, turn up to Remy. Remy, cheat.
Oh, you bitch!
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
The next obstacle's coming up.
I have a plan. Alright, so do I recall if Mathis's horse was a trained war horse?
No, it's not a war horse, it's a riding horse.
So it's not trained to deal with loud noises and spooky things.
That is correct.
Alright, I use thaumaturgy to make a very, very loud noise.
Oh shit!
Right around its head area.
Mathis, you get an extra animal handling check.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Mathis, suddenly, the sound of a fireball goes off right next to you and your horse. And your horse, not happy with this, veers off the side of the road.
What the?
You are now one place behind Jafar and Basil as they approach the next obstacle.
Oh, okay. Oh, we doing that?
You will accept the consequences of your roles.
Red, I would like to dimension door.
Bruh.
Unfortunately, the horse is size large. You can't take him with you.
Oh, man.
However,
You can dimension door yourself.
However, I will allow it if you can make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
In a fit of arcane fervor.
Oh no.
In a fit of arcane fervor, he
No.
as he veers off the road, he turns. Oh, we're playing like that now, and he snaps his finger, and you watch as this arcane gate opens in front of the horse. He runs through and appears right next to you guys again.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, you were real. Ooh, okay.
So
Ooh,
the three
boy.
of you reach the last one. It's a narrow path over a wide gap.
Okay.
Those of you who are
Okay.
actually around are going to have to beat the other ones to the thing. Mathis can just run over it. Let's do this.
I want
I
to.
would like to. Go ahead.
Sorry. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is a straight.
Straight strength. So I
This is
can't
a
argue
straight
athletics.
sprint. So it's an athletics check for you. Or you got an animal handling.
All right. I want to cast hideous laughter on Mathis's horse.
You already
No.
had a reaction this round.
Wasn't that last round?
So
If this is upcoming to this next one.
I would be watching them, and as soon as she would try, I'm a counterspell anything she fucking does.
Shit.
so
She turns around, starts making gang signs. You counterspell it.
Like, no.
Yeah, but
Fuck
that
outta
means
here.
you have to focus on doing counterspell, so at least it should give him disadvantage.
No. As long as I see, I got you in my peripheral, I'm good.
I only rolled a 12, which means I rolled a
No,
21.
man. I gotta be right back.
So Basil begins
Alright.
on a burst of speed. Jafar, unfortunately, you falter a little bit as the bugbear got more wild movements of the camel. Camel's not too eager to get close to that,
Use
unfortunately.
my reaction to use Daunting Roar.
Do it. Do it. Who are you with your daunting roar?
It fears everything.
What was your target?
Oh, everything.
Oh, everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me reroll. Let me read Daunting Roar real quick. As a bonus action, once per short rest, creatures of your choice within 10 feet that can hear you must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the end of the next turn. Are you aiming at Basil as you start to lag behind?
Everything but my camel.
Everything but your. All right, Remy and Basil. Saving throw.
Make what now?
Make a what
Saving
saving
throws?
throw?
Wisdom saving throw. Nathan, you too,
Ooh.
And his horse.
and your horse.
What effect is this?
Fear.
Can I inspire
Me.
Baz for this?
You already tried a daunting, hideous laughter. Sorry. Your horse has a wisdom of 0. So make a straight 20 for it.
All right. Please, my horse, you must save us.
Nope.
6.
Bruh.
Yikes.
As you head towards the plank, confident in your soon-to-be victory, you just hear this behind you, and some primal fear in your spine, some goblinoid fear, just like causes you to seize up, and you swerve to the side as the cat and the lion go charging across the plank.
But
what's up?
Fear makes people run as fast as they can away from the thing. He's behind us. We should go forward.
Well, is it?
At the time you did the roar, you were still right next to him.
Well, is this frightened?
Yeah, I wanted to use it in reaction to like me missing the thing.
This
that was my whole point.
It's frightened. Frightened doesn't make you run away. It's the one that makes it so you can't willingly move closer to the source of the fear.
So you don't need to go away.
But
in the stakes of this race,
I'd like to cast Compelled Duel on Jafar.
in the stakes of this race, as Jafar goes running across the plank, Basil on the other end just goes, "Get back here and fight me!"
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my
Mathis,
gosh.
meanwhile, your horse is not happy and begins to just rear over the pit.
Listen, Boo Boo, I know.
Yes.
We're almost there. Come on, we're almost there.
You're scared too, Mathis.
Oh God, I'm scared too. But come on, we can do.
He passes.
Oh, that was +3. Yeah.
Jafar kind of flips you off over his shoulder. Jafar is currently in the lead. Jafar, as you approach the palace of the Emir, there's a rod shoved in the ground in front of the gates there with a large bell on it.
Was I supposed to ring the bell or take the rod?
You're supposed to ring the bell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because we gotta run back to the entry anyway.
That is true.
Yep.
So as you come riding around, you take a quick loop around the bell and you ring it and you start going back.
Fuck. I'm going.
I mean, you tell me what I'm doing, Red.
Yep. A few moments later, you and Mathis also ring the bell, and we're back to this. Jafar, make your roll for the thing again.
No, what's going on? Be a little bit more descriptive here, Red. Like,
so as you swing around and ring the bell and start running back, you try to swerve your horse back onto the plank again. Unfortunately, you took too wide a turn this time, and you can't quite get him straight on the path, and he balks again at the thing. You're now back in line to the other two as they come running up. You two, do your checks. Except, Mathis is just going to hover over again. So, all right.
Only rolled a 9, 18.
Basil, meanwhile, manages to swerve just enough and jump onto the platform, running past you. You are now neck and neck with each other, as well as Mathis, who is right behind you.
Wait, but I don't have to do it, and I'm still behind them? I'm confused.
Like, right with them. You're all in a pack.
Oh, okay.
We are mechanically tied.
Yeah. As you cross the plank, the other racers appear and begin to kind of bunch up. You guys need to make another animal handling check to dodge around them, to get your mounts around. Good?
Can I sabotage?
How are you going to do that?
Natural 20. Fuck.
I would like
21.
to force him to roll at disadvantage by using minor illusion and having the horse see a snake. Because horses are afraid of snakes.
Okay, so you wiggle your fingers, and a snake just appears on the snout of the horse, who just immediately freaks out. Make another animal handling check, Mathis.
We know your weak point, Mathis.
Okay. All right.
As he approaches the crowd and tries to weave around, a snake appears, and the horse just once again whinnies. Jafar, you made a 10, 11. You good?
Am I rolling for this?
Yep, you're in athletics to try to push through the crowd. And you make it too. Okay. So in first place, it's Basil and Jafar. In second place, it's Mathis, and the rest of them are behind you. They don't matter. Let's go.
I'm going to fucking make a mage hand happen 60 feet fucking in front of us to fucking trip up fucking Basil.
No, mage hand is visible.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It is.
Mage hand is visible unless.
Yeah, unless you're specifically an arcane trickster of rogue subtype, or magic.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
So make a ranged attack spell, a ranged spell attack.
Spell attack. So if you say spell,
it's a save versus your spell DC for basic.
All right, I'm about to say he can do a save 16.
Yeah, make an acrobatic or make an athletic. Dexterity save.
Athletics or
dexterity save, Basil.
14.
Ah, shit. As you're running by, the spectral hand reaches out and grasps the end of your shirt and kind of yanks you a little bit. You're back in second place with Mathis.
Too bad it can only. I turn to Mathis and say, "Too bad it can only hold 5 pounds." Why do I know this?
I did say trip, so.
Oh wait, no, I don't know about the 5 pound thing. Instead, I turn to him and say, "Oh, we're getting physical, are we?"
Physical.
As Mathis slowly ascends on his horse.
Jafar, you are now in the back as you approach the jumping ditch. Make an animal handling check to urge your camel over.
I cast Compelled Duel on his camel.
Oh my god.
Hold up. A camel stats are -1 to wisdom.
Oh,
nice.
Yes.
Roll a wisdom check with -1, Jafar.
14. 12.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
Camel doesn't give up. He just jumps over the ditch. In that weird camel way where all his legs are splayed out to the side.
Yeah, camels do both the legs on each side at the same time. That's how they run.
Yeah, they got a weird run. That's why they sway so much when they walk.
Alright, in second place, you two approach the ditch. Are you gonna fuck with each other or are you gonna jump the ditch?
I'm jumping.
Right.
We gotta fuck with the wizard. Don't let the wizard win.
The wizard automatically goes over. I float, mother.
Don't let the wizard
mage hand
win.
is still in effect as you trip into the ditch.
Can I leap off his back and hop onto the floaty horse?
Make an acrobatics check.
That would be athletics. I'm jumping. Come on.
Someone play some.
Red.
Hang on.
That would be jumping.
Hmm?
Is that not athletics?
It's more of trying to land on the horse successfully. To stay on your feet in a tricky situation.
I don't know, man. I feel like that'd still be athletics in that situation.
Yeah.
Oh,
fine.
I'd say athletics to grab on, acrobatics to.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it fucking matters, as Remy just, as soon as Basil tumbles, she leaps, and you feel the horse kind of stumble for a second, Mathis, and you turn around and you see Remy.
I am going to go ahead
Oh my god.
and just say, listen, we ain't doing this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Because if you do this, I'm doing
You've been cheating. You can fly. Fucking cheater. Can I stuff his bag into head into the bag of holding?
She already did her action. She already did her action.
You gotta wait till the next jump.
I will.
As you approach the chest-high pole, make another animal handling check, Jafar.
I'd like to use action surge to catch up. By the way.
Good.
Jafar, unfortunately, you don't manage to urge the camel to this one, as he seems to be getting annoyed at this and kind of slows down right before that pole and kind of walks around it like a lazy ass.
What a fucking... Okay.
So, Mathis, you come running up. You catch up with the Jafar. Make your animal handling check.
17.
And finally, after that,
Red.
Basil comes running up.
Red, I'm using action surge.
Ha! Basil comes charging out of the pit and just hand over foot, just ha! All right, make your athletics check to hurdle yourself over the pole. Fuck! You do that thing where you try to like backflip over it. Unfortunately, you misjudge and you smack it with your head.
14, but I'd like to argue that I'm also moving 30% faster than any other turn this far.
That's why it hurts 30% more.
Well, before Remme could even have her chance to do anything to me, Thunderwave, get off my horse!
Hang on.
I think that's a roll of initiative.
No, it doesn't, because it's evocation.
That's a roll of initiative.
Yeah, that's an initiative roll.
Oh, okay, well then, I'm like, listen, you're not gonna fuck with me. Hold on, wait.
You're cheating!
You started it!
Stop
No,
arguing,
you started it!
No, this is in character arguing.
You started.
Yes, it is.
You started.
You started it! You have a flying horse! You have a flying horse!
Basil. You're using Basil!
And
what do you mean?
It's not like he's better than a horse!
What do you mean? What do you mean? What I mean?
What do you mean?
Initiative. In terms of initiative, that's technically faster.
I feel like we should roll.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to roll. Come on. I'm excited.
Watch him roll a 20.
Did I...
In the middle of you going, what do you mean? Remy does her thing.
What do you mean?
Just cinch the bag around his head and jump back to Baz. Like,
I bet you not gonna make a grappling check on that. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Okay. Okay.
So what
grapple
do you
check
actually do?
of 19 to try and stuff
luck.
him in the bag.
Good luck.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
All right, so that is a grapple. That's a strength check, right?
Yep. Or athletic, or acrobatics, I mean.
Okay, acrobatics, lovely.
Oh Lord. Please.
Yes!
No! No!
So, Remy, as you slam the bag down and jump off the horse, going back to
No.
bed.
I didn't say I was jumping off the horse.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that was me.
I was trying
As you
to
slam
put
the
the...
bag down
Thank you.
and prepare to do whatever next, you watch as Mathis, kind of used to this treatment, shifts his arm and the bag comes flying off his head.
Fuck.
All right, Mathis, it's your move. Come on, Mathis, we gotta hurry.
Trent is gonna magically fly out.
In a puff of smoke, Trent just appears. And I assume just attacks him.
Yep!
Just like the banker, just
Okay.
Remy, make a dex save.
He needs to make an attack roll with his familiar. He needs to make an attack roll with his familiar.
No, it's not an attack roll because an owl, the familiars can't attack. For you, it's an owl suddenly appearing in your face and you trying not to panic and fall off the back of a horse.
So Dex. Can I hold on to the horse with strength instead?
With your toesies?
Like, if I have to, I can reach down and grab the saddle. I'm not that tall.
Again, it's a moment of panic.
Yeah.
Dex
What
save.
would you do? What would you do in a moment of panic if you know you're strong and not good at balancing? What I would do if I'm trying not to fall off of something that's moving, I would try to grab onto the nearest thing and hold on tight.
I just shit myself.
I'm about to shit myself laughing. Nope, dex save.
I hate this. I think that works.
As you freak out for a moment, you kind of wiggle on the horse, you swat Trent aside, and you like, alright! Alright, so we're approaching the final thing.
Oh
Wait, well, hold on. Were you doing that based on my save DC, or did you already set one? Because my save is...
I set a DC.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
So, the placings are as follows. In first place is Mathis and Jafar. In second place is Basil.
I'm so
I thought Jafar
didn't.
He walked around it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm so mad that I used the storm boomerang. That would have been funny as fuck.
Approaching the last jump. One more analytic check from everybody. And except for Basil. Basil, do you have any other tricks that you want to pull out of your sleeve?
Let's see. Can I make the check and also use the Pearl of Power to cast a spell?
Ooh.
How are you going to cast Spell Duel?
Probably. Like, if anyone appears to me. It's 27 for the check.
All right.
Can I also cast a spell?
13. That sucks.
All right. And Jafar?
Red.
Jafar?
Am I getting compelled dueled?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
You need to
What
make
am I
an
doing?
animal handling check.
Animal check.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Forgot that I needed to roll. 21. Good time for that.
Okay.
Yes.
Am I able to cast a spell?
We have one more round of reactions as you guys head for the end.
Okay.
Who's talking with who?
I'm gonna make sure I have enough distance from Jafar since I'm dealing with a fucking goblin. I'm like,
I cast Spiritual Guardians.
Jafar at the moment.
Yeah. What are our positions right now?
Whoa.
Oh God.
Hold on.
Yes.
I will say, Spiritual Guardians do not have a non-lethal option.
I know.
oh, if you kill my horse, I'm going to kill you. I just want you to understand this.
I already killed you once. Come
So,
on.
choose wisely.
What are you doing to your Spiritual Guardians?
A creature that enters the area for the first time, so I assume placing it on top of them, speed is halved. It takes 3d8 damage on a failed save.
That is true.
So, I'm slowing
That
them
is
down
true.
so
Hold
Baz
up,
can
hold
win.
No, because Baz can head to the area too. You're all neck and neck.
No.
What are our positions?
I can choose any number of creatures that I can see to be unaffected by it, so he's not affected. So he wins. No,
on
he gets
top
ahead.
of that, I have the mobile feat, so it wouldn't slow me down anyways.
Yes.
It would be the first time I've used
Shit,
that.
hold on, let me read this.
When you cast a spell, you can designate a number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area when a creature enters its turn for the first time.
I can read it.
I was reading it.
Hold on.
I was reading it out for stream.
All right. Mathis, you have one reaction. Jafar, you have one reaction. Do you have anything that can save yourself?
You see the beginnings of a blender showing up on the battlefield.
The blender begins.
You hear this.
Fuck. Could counterspell could have worked with that?
Yes, actually.
I would have used counterspell.
Could try.
It's a
Certainly
third
try.
level spell.
What
Let's see.
level is your
Where's
Spirit Guardians is third level, but it can be cast at fourth level.
And knowing that Mathis has the capability to counterspell because he's done it to me, I would have to try and make it so he doesn't do it automatically. So
Okay,
it is a fourth
that's
level
a roll
spot.
for me.
All right. Again,
So it is
Oh.
against your spell DC.
So the DC
no,
equals 10 plus the spell level, so it's going to be 14.
14.
All right, it's gonna be 14. Let's do this.
All right.
Cross your fingers. Hope, hope, hope.
Cross your fingers and your toesies.
1d20.
Plus your spell casting ability modifier? Question mark.
Read counterspell.
You attempt to it spells
And-
if it is a cast of spell of make a check using your spell casting ability. So that's +5, right?
Yep.
All right.
Let's do this.
Good. Please, please, please,
That's
please.
too
23.
Damn.
Oh, wait, what
It
did
would have been so good.
Oh, I can't do anything. That shit's countered though. So
Oh, what was your roll for?
Mm.
I didn't. That was
That
my
was his animal
handling
handling
check.
check.
As for my reaction is to grab a goblin because I assume the horse and rider need to cross the finish line at the same time, no matter what place they're in.
So Reme, you get this evil goblin grin going, and you shout the incantation for your spirit guardians to appear. And Mathis, recognizing it, turns and goes, "Nope." And
No. No.
That shit.
And at the same time, you feel somebody wrap their furry hand around the rim of your armor and yank you off. All right, so at the end of the race, at the end of the race, you guys run back across the bridge. The Horsemaster waves his flag, and in the first place, it is a tie between Mathis and Jafar. In second place, it is Basil and Reme.
What?
What? What?
Yeah,
No.
I passed.
No. He caught up. Didn't he?
Oh.
He.
Oh shit! No, he would have caught up if you slowed them down.
No, I thought he did catch up
no,
because
I
he
was-
passed the check.
No, remember you tripped in the hole. Me and him.
Yeah, and then
16.
he used his action
Oh, he did
surge to
action
catch
surge.
up.
You're right.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Son of a
so
bitch,
it's
we
a
have a
three-way
three-way
tie.
Well, shit.
Damn.
After all of that, the Horsemaster at the end is like, I don't know what the hell that was, but you're all disqualified. I have never seen so
Whoa.
much cheating in my life.
Whoa, whoa! He
I
just
didn't
started
start
it.
it. I just
He
like to say
started
that.
it. He
I did
started
not
it. He's
start
got a floating. He's got a flying horse.
And as
He's
you guys
got
are
a flying
arguing
horse.
this, as you guys are arguing this, you watch as this preteen on a little donkey comes running across the bridge, and yeah! And the Horsemaster goes, "We have a winner!"
At no point did I cheat.
I heard
Oh, motherfucker! Yes,
That was
you
a roar
did.
of anger.
You cheated.
Listen.
There's no rule about
Touch
getting
nobody
You cheated.
that was not starting the cheating with me.
You started the
I-
cheating.
You know what?
You started
Y'all
it.
thought that we lost.
You started
If we would have
it.
played fair, we would have issues.
Baz just walks up to your horse, puts his hands underneath your horse between the feet and the ground, and then does a big ol' shrug. I was just going to make it a fun race between me and the other horses because I thought it was funny.
oh my god, the shade.
Oh my gosh!
Listen, I wasn't trying to
You
win.
were the
I was
person who
running regular
started it.
speed. But no, y'all had to get all defensive. I've already won something.
Yeah, because and you don't win again.
As you
You're
guys
just gonna
are
come
having-
through and win every single thing.
As you guys are having this argument, you see as the crowd's attention begins to turn away from you, and a procession begins to walk down from the Emir's palace, and you watch as at the head of it, carried on a litter of wood and gold trim, is a man dressed in fine silken robes. And judging from the way people are looking at him, you realize that's most likely the Emir himself.
Oh shit, he's come to complain about the noise.
As the
Oh
people
god, I've never
see
been
him
served
coming,
a noise complaint.
the Horsemaster turns to you and says, the Emir is about to give his speech to end the festivities, so if you don't mind, I need to get all this cleaned up before he gets over here.
Yeah. Go. And I give my horse an apple, and I'm gonna say, go ahead and head back. Okay.
He knickers and run back across the river.
I'd like to walk up to the winner of the horse race.
The
And I'd like
12-year-old.
to- Yeah, I'd like to pat him on the back, and they begin shimmering like, "Good job."
Oh, did you give him that Blessing of the Faith or whatever, Shield of the Faith.
Yeah, Shield of the Faith. I use the charge from my Pearl of Power to
So
do that.
as he's already cheering, he begins to glow, and his parents are like, "Oh!" So,
man. What's
Emir-
the Emir look like?
yes, the Emir. He is an elderly man. He is not fat, but he's chubby, as most of the noble class usually are. But he has also got the strength in his arms that you can plainly tell from a lifetime of both military excursions and training that is required of the nobility. He not tall looking from where you see, but he is stout. He's clean shaven and has kind of like a pump in his hairdo. I'm not sure what that's called. Like
I've already drawn him as mostly bald.
All right, fair.
I mean, it is easier to add hair.
As the procession walks by you, the Emir looks down and nods to you. And you see, sitting upon his litter, there is an object you recognize. As you see the golden scorpion egg in its little cage sitting on his litter.
Wait, I thought we were going to keep that I say out loud without thinking.
No.
No. I thought we were as well, and then we didn't. Is the thing. I don't know why we didn't.
DM decided we just gave it away without consulting anybody.
No, I'm pretty sure that we.
We're going to give it to you.
Yeah, no, because we got paid
no,
for
it's
it.
fine.
That was given.
Yeah, we got paid.
No, that's the thing. We did get paid for it, but we have been talking about it for weeks. Like, yeah, we're gonna keep this thing because it's cool, and those golden scorpions were badass, and we want golden scorpion mounts. And then Red's just like, no. And you guys sold it to the Emir.
Hey, I'll retcon as you want.
I don't know.
I would rather just.
I think it's fine.
Because who's going to keep it? Like,
I don't care, but I don't think the amount of effort we went through was worth just getting paid.
I mean, we know where they're at, so.
Yeah, we can get another food.
As the Emir crosses the bridge into the bazaar, are you gonna follow him, or are you gonna let him go on his way?
Do we want to listen to a man's speech?
Access. Cause we're gonna get drunk tonight. I know for a fact, but
wait, didn't we hear that he has a captive queen in his palace? It's empty. Let's go.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god!
Ah shit!
Well, this is true.
DM thought this was gonna be a festival episode. It's turned into a heist.
Ah fuck!
Let's go. Wait, I need to at least rest for an hour because I need at least one spell, 4th level spell. You know.
No, I've gotten my door knocked on again.
We're gonna. So, as the Emir heads out to give his speech, we're gonna take a quick break because I need a minute after all that laughing. We'll be back here in a little bit.
All right. Yep. Be back. Break time.
BRB, one viewer that's probably me.
Exactly.
You okay?
Break time.
How long did you have, Anthony?
About 40 minutes.
All right.
When you want to wrap up?
Yeah, I want to get out of here about 7:45.
So we've got about 40 minutes left of the stream. Individuals who are paying attention. I've still got the Vizier guy up on my screen as ooh, man. My drawing skills.
Emir,
not top notch. That's the one.
I need to watch your stream later so I can see what those look like.
All the different drawings that I've been doing.
Yeah, the doodles.
You know,
yes.
Not dangerously funny. Escapist. It's very escapist-like.
Yeah.
All right.
I just need to get
I'm
better
looking
at
at your stream now.
The dude.
You see your dude. Oh my god. What is... Premature balding is what that was. Alright, fair enough.
Look at this dude. Look at the top of his head.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no,
Oh
no.
my god! Why am
Thank you for the follow.
Why am I playing this game with you?
Alright.
Oh man.
So, where we
Alright.
left off, the Emir is heading down the bridge towards the Temple of Dionysus. You guys, I hope, jokingly said you're going to break into the palace to free whatever queen is in there.
I'm following you. I'm following him because I'm not.
All
Hell
right,
no.
so the Pink Panther theme song starts up.
There
There was 4. There is now only 2. Unless you win, then there's only 1.
Jafar, are you going on a heist? Is anybody actually going on this heist?
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Okay. That I would have had to pull out a whole fucking thing.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I, the player, think it would be great. Baz is basically going wherever Reme goes.
Okay.
Isn't Remy technically going wherever you're going because you're carrying her?
It can go either way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can carry him. I can carry the team on my back.
I
Alright.
prefer Princess. Sorry, I prefer Princess Carrie.
Sam, are you still out there in the audience?
It says, as users in chat, that Sam San is still here.
Ooh, Veqs has 5 viewers.
Oh, Sam's not watching mine anymore.
I do have 5 viewers. It's the greatest day of my life. I've never had so many viewers. Thank you all for viewing my content.
Okay, so if you are crossing the bridge, following the Emir, his litter gets deposited in front of the Temple of Dionysus, and you watch. Yes, just fucking wrecked. And you watch
Hi,
as
Sam
the doors come open, and the priests of the temple begin marching out, each carrying a large urn-like object. As they walk around about the crowd, they offer the urn out to people. You watch as the people in the crowd dip various kinds of cups into the urns and withdraw what you suppose is probably wine out from it. As they approach you, they hold it out.
I dunk my hat into the urn and fill it up.
And drain the urn.
Yep.
As the priest, at first confused about the hat, watches as the entire liquid disappears. He looks at you, looks at it, and okay. And he kind of walks back quickly to the temple.
I was gonna say,
The
Bez sticks his cup into the now empty urn.
The man next to you, meanwhile, looks at you kind of like, what am I going to drink now?
Where can I get me one of those?
I assume he's coming back with more.
He kind of gives you the stink eye and turns to look at the Emir, who now, standing at the top of the stairs, holding up a cup of his own, and says, "Friends, I hope you all had a wonderful evening. I have prepared as much..." The Emir looks confused and somebody suddenly screams, "Not hungry!" Alright.
Some random person in the
Emir
crowd
holds up his cup and says, "My friends, thank you for coming to another festival as we give our thanks to all the gods, I suppose." He looks around, seeming to inspect everybody individually, but, doing that quick sweep that you see all these politicians do. Looks around and says, "So many of you have gathered today. It's almost like every year the population grows, and that makes my heart so glad. Come, let us have a toast and give thanks for another fruitful year. and hope the next will be even better. And you hold up the hat. The guy next to you who didn't get any wine holds up his empty goblet.
Goblet.
And he watches the entire crowd tilts back their gups and has a drink.
I pretend to sip.
Okay, so you steal all the wine and then pretend to drink it.
Yep.
I like to think that wine is now mixed with the stew that's already in your hat.
No, the stew left a while ago.
So, as the crowd drinks, the bottoms up and all that, everybody has an empty glass. The people
crowd
cheer.
Drinks the Kool-Aid.
The mayor waves at them, and then he steps back and walks to the temple. And the crowd breaks back up into little groups, chattering happily. Meanwhile, the man next to you looks over and says, "Can I just have, a little bit of that? You didn't even drink any?"
What do you say?
Please?
There you go. That's the magic word. Here you are.
Are you handing him the hat? What are you doing?
No, I pour some wine from the hat.
He sees the pouring and goes, huh, and moves the goblet and gets under the flow. And just starts drinking from the flow.
Oh, he's just, hey. That's smart, and I didn't think about you doing that. But that's enough now.
All right. You stop the flow, and he...
I put the hat back on my head.
Flow, and he sits back up, kind of wobbly. Ooh, this is good stuff this year. Ooh. And he totters off into the crowd, all shaky-legged.
I watch him for a little while.
You watch him until he disappears
into
the crowd. All right.
I'll play along with you for a little bit because you're clever.
Sam says my stream is laggy and cutting in and out. That's not good.
That's unfortunate.
Well, you're also streaming on Discord.
Am I streaming? Oh, I am streaming that.
Yep.
That might be the issue.
So, as that happens, the evening begins to wrap up. The townspeople, the older ones, beginning to make their way back to the younger folk, still dancing and making merry in the streets. What would you guys like to do?
I'm looking for the party.
The party?
The party.
Okay. Mathis, not learning from his adventures in Septiglen, goes out looking for the party. Anybody else partying?
I don't know.
No, this is a Christian Minecraft server. I'm going to pray.
All right.
I'm actually joking because there's something No, I was actually going to do something. I was party.
The party spirit has overtaken you.
You can no longer stop it.
Because we're staying
Well,
hold on. Where are the boys?
The boys are fucking... I don't even know where they are.
The boys
They're
are fucking...
having a good time, I suppose.
Fine. I'll ask, do y'all want to do stuff tonight, or are we going to be adventurers and do the smart thing?
What I kind of want to do right now is be the ultimate buzzkill and go around doing lesser restoration on every single extremely drunk person. And become extreme buzzkill. But I'm not going to do that because I don't have lesser restoration prepared.
Yeah, I'm about to say that is a dick move.
Wow. You know what Mathis has, though?
Lesser restoration. Greater restoration.
Oh, I can do a large group of
He just picks a group at random and just you're all not drunk anymore.
What?
To be fair, Basil can do that too. He just walk up to somebody, go high five, and lay on hands the drink out of them.
Yeah, but I can only do it twice.
Fuck.
I'm not that much of a buzzkill, so.
All right, so what are we actually doing, Bodhi? There are other games you'd like to partake. There's still gambling.
What other games are there?
There's cornhole.
I don't know what that is.
It's the
Basically,
game that ever hicked.
Picture 2 boards with holes in the top of them that are placed sort of like not a 45-degree angle, but at an angle. And you take turns throwing bean bags from like 15 feet away to try to get it in the hole.
Oh, so beanbag toss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, everybody. Here
I'm assuming that's a skill that relies on dexterity, huh?
General. There's everything you need to know about cornhole.
Take a look.
It's a 3-minute song, so we don't really have time for it.
Oh, I don't need a song. For those curious, this is what cornhole looks like. If you look at my stream real quick.
If you look at your stream. Why would we go over to your stream?
There is cornhole and there is gambling. Why would you? Why would you ever?
Why would anyone ever go there?
We've been told that it's got a poor quality and is laggy.
You're right.
Let's have some high quality cornhole though.
Hey, now that's not allowed on Twitch.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, dude.
Hey, he was the one who was showing it, not me.
You're right.
Bruh.
Other than that, there are other smaller games that may or may not interest you.
Hello and welcome anybody who's new in the chat.
There's
welcome.
Children are playing games of tag and hide and seek. There's a tossing game, throwing rings into a well.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I want to play hide and seek. Oh, I want to play hide and seek. Oh boy!
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Okay. In your plate armor?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. So Remy skitters down off of Basil and runs over to the kids.
I'm gonna go play hide and seek.
At first, look at you kind of weird because you're. At first, look at you kind of weird because you're green skin and all that. But after you explain that I'm here to play hide and seek, they're like, okay.
I sidle up to a nearby parent and I'm like, they grow up so fast, don't they?
Oh man.
It would have been even better if you were an orc.
It really would be.
So, roll initiative real quick, Remy.
Okay. Let me swap off of Fire Alpaca.
Okay.
Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, for
You gotta beat a 14.
I don't.
Ah, damn. So, unfortunately, as the kid goes, not it, you unfortunately a little too slow, and you unfortunately it.
That's fun.
Ow. So the kids say, okay, you gotta count to 20. And then
I can't count that high.
And they're just fucking gone. All right. So there are 4 children playing. And you watch as they run all across this little area here. Are you gonna close your eyes, count 20?
Yes. I will close my eyes and count to 20. Hello?
Okay. So, being fair to the game, you close your eyes and you count up to 20. If you open your eyes, you can't see a child in sight. As you crouch in your little goblin position. Goblin stance.
Goblin stance.
Alright.
I slug
You're gonna need to make some... Gob squat.
Gob squat.
Alright, so you have to make some investigation checks to find these kids.
Investigation, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Not perception. Sad face.
Well, you can use any combination of skills you think would help, like nature checks or perception checks or hell spells. All you gotta do is find the kids.
I'm gonna use persuasion and yell out, "Red Robin!"
Yum!
Unless I can actually do that, I will use perception. If that's alright.
You can do whatever you want.
That's a perception check to go looking for kids.
Okay. So, Basil, as you watch, Reme goes tottering off in her plate armor, half gob squatting, looking for these kids. What are you doing while she does that?
I would like to assist by making a light intimidation roll by saying just a little bit too loud, it's a really good thing I trained her off of eating children.
That'd be a deception or persuasion? You said that was intimidation?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm trying. Well, that's when I killed Veqs.
I'm sorry for anyone who's in the stream. That was very loud. I started to die.
As you say that, kind of like in a half joking kind of way, the parents next to you kind of slowly turn and look at you, then look back at the goblin, and you see as they just fucking scatter as well.
Bruh.
You hear them go,
that was only a 7.
I'm sorry, what did you think was going to happen when you said you tell parents the goblin's going to eat their kids?
Actually, he specifically said the goblin wouldn't eat the kids.
So the parents are going off to go also investigate for their children.
To be fair.
Hey, that sounds like some kind of help.
Roll with advantage.
Nice. $18.
So you notice this quick flurry of movements of adults around Basil, and you watch as one mother runs over behind the well, and as you look in that direction, you see a little tiny human leg stuck out from behind the well.
Ah.
Aha.
Did I hear what Baz said?
Did you hear Basil?
Yeah, did I hear
Not
him?
with 4 you didn't. Sorry, not with 7 you didn't.
So I didn't hear how he said,
No.
Okay. So, this kid, I slowly approach the well, and then hop closer and grab onto his leg.
Fuck, I was drinking.
I'm just like, oh, did I accidentally cheat again? I was just trying to relate to fellow parents.
So as you gob squat around the well and suddenly pounce on this child's leg, and his mother comes running around and goes, come here. Oh. Little goblin girl, please don't eat my son.
What? What?
You what, mate?
You what?
Your father said you don't eat children?
I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not I do or do not eat children. No. That's an interesting thing to say. I help up the kid to his feet.
Come here. And she beats him your way.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good game.
Yeah.
All right, there are 3 of the children.
All right. So, I guess, should I repeat the same check over and over? I don't know if that's a great one.
Do you have a better way of which to find children?
Let's see. To find children, what would I do? Well,
to lure children out of hiding?
I don't do that.
Oh.
Let's see. What do I have? What do I have here?
Hello?
Hello?
What do you have here? What do you have here?
I guess spiritual guardians. No.
Just fucking bursts of fairy fire.
Alright. No, you know what? That's a good idea. Fairy fire. In an area where I think some kids might be. I'm gonna do fairy fire.
Okay. So you burst out of fairy fire over a 20-foot area of the square, and you watch as, since you're only targeting the kids, you watch as first one, and then another appears. One inside a barrel, and one just behind the door of a house.
Nice.
And as they suddenly begin to sparkle, they step out and go, "What? What's happening?"
You're gonna explode.
What?
No, I'm kidding. It's okay. It's okay. I just made you shiny.
Okay. There's one child left
Found
behind.
you! Alright. Gotcha. And for the last kid...
And you cast heat metal on the last one.
On the last kid, I cast, Smite? No. I don't have Smite.
Cast Shatter.
I cast, Fist. What? No. I'm gonna...
You just walk behind the kid and just punch him.
I'm gonna go and... go ahead
Hello?
and...
Hello?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start making spooky noises as I like scuttle around on the ground.
Remy has very bad internet connection.
Yeah, I put a disclaimer. I put a disclaimer down at the bottom.
Let me get this straight. Let me see if I understand this. You get down on all fours and begin to do a goblin scuttle while making creepy goblin noises.
Yes. I start scuttling around going I'm gonna get you. Trying to intimidate this kid into being scared.
Oh my god.
That ought to work. I don't even think she should use a roll for that one.
Oh my god. As you begin to scuttle around, gobbling and getting, I'm gonna get you. In a very Manny kind of way. You see a child who, because you're so low on the ground, you manage to spot him as he's sitting under a wagon. He's staring at you wide-eyed.
Y'all are scarring these fucking kids, bro. Like,
he's frozen in place as he sees you just panting at him.
I'm hop over the wagon, flip over to the other side, and be like, "Ha! Found you."
Make a performance check.
Suddenly became the ring for this poor boy.
We found the imposter, boys. Vote green. Good one, Sam. Good one. All right, let's see. Performance.
Yep.
Shit.
So you managed to jump over the wagon and get right behind him, but your thing of gotcha doesn't really land as he was looking in a different direction when you appeared. As he just fucking and hits the top of the wagon and scuttles out and starts running away.
I win. I win.
So basically, you're standing on the inside of the square. This child suddenly erupts from the bottom of a wagon and comes running over towards you and the parents.
Oh, man. All right.
What is your reaction? Basil?
Bez?
Huh? Oh, sorry.
I said it.
What did I miss?
As you're standing on the other side of a square, you watch as a child hidden under a wagon suddenly erupts from underneath said wagon and starts running towards you and the parents, just screaming and crying.
Oh boy. What can I do in this situation? I cast Compelled Do. No.
The kid's stock wears off. Oh, my head. Oh, fuck goblins.
Y'all are evil. All right.
So
Let's. We literally got 14 minutes left.
I'd just like to. I guess if he's coming like straight at me,
Well, he's coming
child
mostly.
Oh well, like if it's not like super at me, I'm not gonna do a whole lot.
Okay.
But like if it were running at me, I'd like scoop the child, be like, hey, who's this? And like if Reme started approaching, I would like use the other hand to keep at a distance, like it's all right. She's just playing.
She's out trained. Remember, do you have any words of victory?
I would like. No words. I just want to intimidatingly walk after the child, like horror movie serial killer.
Only ever be seen standing still, but always be within range.
Yes.
Make an intimidation check. Fuck it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Later, Sam.
See ya. See ya, Sam. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna murder me.
19.
So, Basil, as this child runs towards you, you watch as he peers over his shoulder, sees Reme, keeps running, and you watch every time the kid turns around and looks towards you, Reme scuttles a little closer to the kid.
Horrible people. I just want y'all to know.
The mom runs out, scoops up her kid, gives Remy the fucking dirtiest look, and walks off to the crowd. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm shouting at this point.
I promise. She's a good person, really.
Alright. And then Remy is terrified of child.
When he's gone, Remy just starts breaking down in laughter. Just like, oh my. Oh my god.
Okay. For the sake of brevity, we'll say that while she's laughing, Basil scoops up the goblin. Anybody else anything you want to do?
I want to go shopping. I want to go look at magical items.
Nothing really on sale tonight.
Oh
man.
It's festival time.
Well, I was gonna see about getting, but I guess I'm going back to the crib to work on some enchanting.
All right. So we'll work on that. For the sake of brevity, as the night comes to an end, everybody has some more drinks, fills up in that fine Asharian food, and eventually makes their way back to the palace.
I eventually fill up my hat.
Yep, fill it bursting. The whole 10 gallons.
Yes.
And makes their way back to the palace to partake in their final night of dancing entertainment and spas and all that. Some of you collapse and take a well-deserved rest. And we awake on the morning of the 1st of autumn. It is the long rest is done, or not the long rest, the off time is done, and you all wake up and realize it's time to start planning for your future adventures.
And just in time for us to be starting a new arc, Baz is just shot for the next 2 days because he failed his con save.
Man.
So with that, we're going to call the episode over for the night. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you, those of you who did tune into the various streams all across the group here. Sorry, nothing of plot importance happened, but everybody's got to have a carnival now and again.
Hey, this was plot important. This was very.
Are you
important.
kidding? If anything deserves views, that race. My God.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a clip of the fucking on itself.
That was
pretty good.
Oh,
all right.
man.
Thank you all for watching. We will see you next week, or whenever the hell we stream again.
Whenever we get around to DnD again, I will see you probably tomorrow. Because I stream almost every day as often as I can.
Yeah, we need to set up a bot to advertise everyone's channels.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll see you later.
Later, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye now.
See ya, people.
Bye. Bye.
Alright.
All right.
I'm going to an end screen so that this is an end screen. Follow me to be notified when I stream again.